everyone, my name is greengameplayer and welcome to How to Build a Fusion Reactor. This will walk you through setting up a non-practical fusion reactor. First we need to download the mods. Go to Rika's Minecraft page and click on the top link that says Dragon API. Then click on the blue link that says Dragon API. Then click on the gray download button and click on save. Next, go to the Reactor Craft download. Click on the download button, then click on the save button. Next, click on the Rotary Craft download. Click on the download button, then click on the save button. Next, click on the ElectriCraft download button. Click on the gray download button, then click on the save. Search for thermal expansion. Click on the link that says Curse Forge. Click on the Files button. Make sure you find a download link that says 1.7.10. Click on the save button after clicking on the gray download button. Next, search for Cough Core and Thermal Foundation. Download Thermal Foundation from the Curse Forge link, and Cough Core from that same link. Click on the Files button. Find one that says 1.7.10. Click on the gray download button, then click on Save. Do the same with Cough Core. Next, search for Forge Mod Loader. Find the download for 1.7.10. Download the latest one. If you are not on Windows and wish to install it on Ubuntu or on a Mac, download just the normal installer. Note that there will be something under the banner for this one. click on the skip button, not on the advertisement. The advertisement is almost certainly a virus. But click on the run button for the curse forward setup. Click on the OK button if you have not installed it before. If you have installed it before, you may rename the directory and install Minecraft first, and then install CurseForge. If you get a success message, then you're ready to start the installing process. Copy all of your mods from your download folder. Then go to %appdata%. This will put you in the application data folder. Go to the .minecraft folder. Nothing will be here yet. So go back to your Minecraft launcher and click on play. After you've launched it, there should be a few more folders appearing. Go to the one that says mods and paste in your mods that you have downloaded. You may want to wait until you can close Minecraft first. If you don't, you may get an error message like this. This just means that you didn't paste it in fast enough. Click on play again. You may also want to open up the log when the game starts for debugging purposes. Warnings are okay. Errors you may want to take a look at. As long as your game does run, you should be fine. Depending on if this is the first time that you've run it and how powerful your PC is, the loading could take from 5 minutes to 10 minutes. It could be even lower if your PC is faster. If you're really concerned about Minecraft crashing and that one error or the few errors that you got, what you can do is you can close it and open it up again. That should resolve some of your errors. Next in the game, what you will need to do is go into Reactor Craft and grab toroid magnets and tokamak blueprint highlighters. Place it one into the ground to make your job easier with placing the magnets. Right click to place each of them down in their correct slots. It should be in the middle of each one. Don't worry if they don't match right now. If you did it correctly, there should be 2 magnets that are exactly right to begin with. Grab a screwdriver and pick one of the sides. You can right click or shift right click to make them go into their positions. You may have to adjust some of them later if you don't get them correct. If you make a mistake and go one past, just hold down shift and right click or right click if you don't go far enough. At this point, holding down shift and right click should become your default because you don't have to twist it around nearly as far. If you've done it correctly, it should look something like this. Next, I would recommend getting your World Edit tool out if you've installed everything correctly. Make a copy of your blueprint highlighter and select a point in the ground. Right-click on a point, then go very far out and shift right-click. That should help prettyify things a little bit. Place down the blueprint highlighter in the center again. Next, grab a Fusion Plasma Injector from the Reactor Craft menu. And grab a Plasma Injector base, lower corner, side, top, upper corner, induction coil, column piece, and hysteresis core. Place the base blocks all the way down the middle, on the bottom. Place the corner blocks on the corner of the bottom. Make sure that you go all the way back. Place a column piece on each corner of the back. Place 3 corner pieces in the front. Place an upper corner on each one and a top in the middle. The top should go 5 out. Then down 1, out 2, down 1, out 2. Do the same thing with the corners. Place your injector in the way that you intend the plasma to flow. Remember to finish your upper corners if you decide to deviate. Next, place in your side panels. Leave a hole for the plasma to go through on both sides. Next, grab a containment pipe. Place it all the way through on the bottom until you get to the injector. Place place hysteresis cores everywhere else in the middle, except for the 2 or 3 front blocks. Remember to finish all of your side blocks. The outside should look like that when you're done. Place the 3 on the inside and you'll know that you did it right if it forms that multi-block. All you have to do now is place these injectors in the same way that you placed that first one, but don't make the whole structure. If you did it right, then everything should go in one direction. Next, go under one of the toroid magnets. And then grab a creative coil, bevel gears, and a Van de Graaff generator. Go into your redstone and grab the lever. Place down the bevel gears directly under the center of the block. Place the Van de Graaff generator on top of that, and place an industrial coil with the red part facing the input. Set the output to the top, and the input side to where your coil is. Place your lever right by it, and set it to whatever you'd like, as long as it still is sparking. If you did it right, you can check the other side out, and there should be purple sparks flying. If they're not flying, if there's no sparks flying somewhere, then you didn't do a ring correctly. You may want to set everything very high. If you need more than one Van de Graaff generator, go ahead and place another one down. Put a bevel gears under it. Output side should be up. Put the generator on top of it. Put the red side of an industrial coil facing into it. Put a lever down and turn it on. Set the coil to the maximum amount. Go ahead and grab a solenoid magnet. Grab a solenoid hub, a ferromagnetic base, magnetic linkage, central permanent magnet, auxiliary permanent magnet, hysteresis rods, and then place them down right on top of on the projector. Place the solenoid hubs all around the magnet in a 3x3 configuration, and another 3x3 on top of that. Place the rods coming out from the middle and have them go out until there's one block left before there. Put down a central permanent magnet, and it should be 5 across. Place an auxiliary permanent magnet on the sides. The middle ones should go 4 out diagonally. And just before the end, place an auxiliary permanent magnet. Next, you need to put an auxiliary permanent magnet on the end of the hysteresis rod next to it. So complete your magnets here. Put the 4 up. Put your auxiliary there. And repeat. Make a mistake and place an auxiliary instead of a permanent, it will not work. In order to make the connecting rods, you must have auxiliary permanent magnets 2 apart right by the end. Place a block, then place 2 more blocks next to that block. Next, place ferromagnetic bases on top and below of the middle rods. Place auxiliary magnets on top and below of the auxiliary, not the central. Repeat on all sides. If you did it exactly right, it should form this structure. Break the torch. Get your bevel gears. Grab your infinite industrial coil. Grab a lever. Put the bevel gears directly below the center block. Output side should be up. Place the industrial coil's red side into there. Put it at about 800 rads per second and 6096.5 nm. If you've done it right, that should be spinning. Next, grab your preheater unit, housing, edges, faces, and the lenses. Grab magnetic containment pipes and a hydrogen preheater block. In the rotary craft, grab a liquid pipe. Put down the edges in a 3x3 pattern. In the middle, it is a 3x3 of faces. Place a corner on the 3x3 pattern. Put edges 3 up. And you need to make 4 faces. Each of the 4 faces, when completed, will have a hole on them, except for the back one. Place edges on top of the faces. Put a hole in 3 sides. Grab your thermal insulation core and place a 3x3 down on the floor. Make a T-shaped hole and place 2 liquid pipes going out 2 sides, 2 laser concentration lenses, and a hydrogen preheater. Now place a 3x3 with a hole in it twice. Put a magnetic containment pipe in each of those. Put a corner on each side. Place an edge all the way around the magnetic containment pipe. Put the pipe up twice. Put in a housing corner on each of the sides. That should form the multi-block. Take your pipe and make sure that you have it connected to your plasma injector. Grab some bevel gears, your infinite coil, a lever, and a Van de Graaff generator, along with a heat ray. A fair warning to everyone who was doing this. Make sure that no matter what, you do not set this Tesla coil to max. You will see why in a second. If you get unlucky and it doesn't like you, it will decide to explode with a lightning bolt hitting it. I do this 3 times. Learn from my mistakes. Instead, what you should do is connect a pipe to one of the Tesla generators you've already set up. This will make it so that you don't have to do anything with them. If your multi-block is not forming, you have to put the pipe one above. I cannot stress the importance of this. Do not set them up for full. It's some weird glitch that's going on. This time I get a little bit luckier, and it happens later. It still explodes, eventually. Place your heat ray 2 blocks away. Have a coil going into the back of it. And have the coil going at max power. Grab an angular transducer, and if you right click on the preheater, you'll be able to see if it's heating up. That must get to a very high temperature to work. Grab an empty reservoir, your deuterium and tritium. Grab a magic wand, and it just exploded like I said it would. Grab a liquid pipe and place the reservoir on top of it. Grab your magic wand, and what you need to do is you need to put deuterium or tritium in one of them, and magic wand it so that it stays, and it's an infinite power source. Place another reservoir down, and put the opposite of what you put in the other one. If you make a mistake, don't worry, you can just punch the pipes. And I never learned. It took me 3 times. I still set it up again. And I thought this won't explode. I can't remember if it does or not, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, it does. And right now I'm pretty miffed, because this is the third time. If it blows up, don't worry. It will only slowly, very slowly decrease. And then I have this wonderful idea of, you know what? Why don't we connect it to one of the existing ones, like I said we should earlier. So all you gotta do is place it right next to it, and the charge will jump. So you don't have to worry about it going boom. If you connect it to your pipeline, and punch a block and replace a block, if the outside of the pipe is moving, then that means that everything is getting a charge. Grab your angular transducer and click on that. There has to be a 5 where there's a 0 right now, and then it will start doing it. It will start producing fusion plasma. I go ahead and cut out to where it starts producing it. And I got ahead of myself. I tried to plug it in too early. If you break the front of it and unbreak it, now you need to grab your magic wand again. What you will need is some liquid pipes also, but place a reservoir in a 3x3 full of liquid nitrogen and right click one of the reservoirs. They'll all connect like that, but right click it while holding down shift with the magic wand. Next, grab some liquid pipes. What you need to do is plug the liquid pipes into each of the bottom of the reservoirs. Now put it in the top of each of these toroids like this. Make sure that it's not on the inside, just on the top of it. And here is where I realized that I was not powering I wasn't powering this containment pipe, so everything was lava-ifying. So what I ended up having to do is to actually just plug in a pipe. And if that happens during operation, nothing's bad's going to happen. It won't destroy anything inside of there. It's just going to be a little bit annoying. Now, the observant ones of you may notice that the pipes are not immediately filling up. That's because we're half a circle away. All you have to do to fix it is just plug it back in to the other side of the reservoirs. Just like that. And that fixes that side. So if you were to plug in the fusion plasma right now, and fix the injector, zoink, you get so close and you realize that you don't have enough charge. You may also not have enough liquid nitrogen. But if you see yellow sparks or blue sparks, if it's not purple, you have to install another Tesla coil. While I'm installing this next Tesla coil, a couple of warnings. Don't get near to one of the pipes if you're in survival mode. If you do, and if it zaps you, you'll die, and the pipes will melt. Just like they did inside of there. If you break the spinny part in the middle called the toroid, then it will explode, sending little bits of reactor everywhere. And if you get close to one of the toroids and touch one of the plasma balls, you're dead. But if you do that, look, full circle. If you get in close down there, you'll start seeing the little black particles. Those are fusion events. They come out from where the white parts are because so much fusion plasma is there. In the next video, we will be learning how to make one of these things practical. Until then, this is greengameplayer signing off.